Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another episode of the 8 Morning 92 podcast where we always keep it 100. You heard none of them sound effects, did you?
Nah. Hey. Y'all niggas I was gonna keep it street.
Oh, then how you coming, Glock?
Pause.
Okay.
It's the 8 Morning 92 podcast. You know how we do. We always keep it 100.
Yeah.
That Harry Potter! They say you are the boy who dripped. Are you not, broski?
Type shit, sir. Type shit. Type shit.
Type shit, indeed.
I heard he doesn't have parents.
What a loser.
Well, for your sakes, I hope the three of you are ready, as today is house sorting day. Snape will explain further. He's just moved here from Atlanta. There are 4 main houses.
Houses like Griffin Drippin'
We own this bitch, you hear?
and Drippin' Pup.
Morning Myrtle be morning tonight.
Where's the sorting hat? Dobby is on his way with it.
That ass perfect, baby. I love the way you get it over the turkey, baby.
Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the 8 Morning 92 podcast where we always keep it 100. I am your host, Harrison.
Mitch, what up?
Nothing much, just big back being bull over here in the band, though. You know what I'm saying? You know, my song for the day, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and what you call it, pass it out to my OG real quick.
Hey, yo.
Everybody try to be a snake. Cop told me that's my gun. Everybody did it right, that's my whip. Don't touch, that's my shit. 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 Cop told me that's my truck, that's my gun, that's my shit. Don't touch, 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 that's my brick. Don't touch, that's my bitch. Don't touch, that's I'm rich. You know what it is. Funk Flex Designer. Everybody can't come up here.
Everybody can't come up here, man. Get the
Free the big homie designer real quick. You know what I'm saying? Free that boy, Mr. Bras in Atlanta. That's the one. So for all y'all people that sit there and complain, it's always somebody worse than me that gets on the mic and starts singing. So hey, you know, watch your mouth before you be back. That's my brick. Talking all that my shit.
Funk Flex need to be canceled for that alone. I hate that nigga, bro. I hate that nigga.
Everybody try to be a snake. Cop told me that's my gun. Everybody did it right, that's my whip.
Fuck. But what's good in your world, man? Everybody give a round of applause for the birthday boy. Fuck it up if you the birthday bitch. Hey, look at him. 2 times for the birthday bitch. 1 time for the birthday. If you a bad, hold on, I got you, big
nigga.
dog.
Hey, nigga. That's what you
Dog,
that's
throw
what
them
you
dollars
get
in
down.
Mitch. Freaky Mitch.
That's what you get down to on your shit, nigga.
Hey, see that nigga just he fooling y'all because he's sitting down, but that nigga slick twerking on the floor. He doing the little pool palace while he ain't saying nothing. That's all good, but
Never.
It's your birthday.
This nigga here, man.
cut that shit. For they damn, fuck that. Happy motherfucking birthday.
My nigga, appreciate it.
Y'all give a round of applause for this big booty hoe right here.
Hey,
Look,
bro. Hey,
thick son of a bitch right here. Birthday boy.
Hey,
Hey, man.
bro.
Welcome to Club 36, man. You know what I'm saying?
You never beating the sassy blood allegations, bro. You never beating that shit.
I never knew there was any allegations, but you know.
Yeah.
Man. Y'all welcome. Welcome to the 36 and Club. This MILF over here, Mitch out here. Freaky Mitch. All right, y'all give a round of applause for the birthday boy. Thank you. That man done got him some meat last. You said you wanted a steak, right? Got him a steak for his birthday. Got him some ones through on him. That boy treated like the bell of the ball. Happy birthday to my boy Mitch, man.
Fuck all that, nigga. You is not about to keep doing this bullshit, bro.
all the rainbow people and the letters and the alphabets that listen to the show, y'all come slide in this Mills DMs right now. He looking no longer to be a single parent. But everybody, give a round of applause. Mitch, how was your birthday? Welcome to 36, my man. You came in to 36 Paul's a different way than I did. But you know, all in all, man, how did it feel to make it another year, bro?
What way did I come into 36, James?
Well, I came into 36 as a man. You came into 36 as freaky Mitch. Do we gotta repeat, my brother? Hold on, my fault, y'all.
Elaborate.
Hold on.
No, don't repeat. Elaborate.
How was your birthday, man?
My birthday was cool, man. I relaxed, man. Did some self-care. Went to Longhorn Steakhouse. One of my classmates and his wife treated me to dinner and shit like that. Watched that crazy.
The Ruppel shit. Okay.
Watch that.
Nigga getting groomed, my nigga.
This nigga here. This nigga. Niggas gonna knock you the fuck out.
Feed them and breed them, y'all. Feed them and breed them.
But nah, bro.
Go ahead.
All bullshit aside, man. Gratitude for all the birthday love that I've received and shit like that, man.
Hey.
Another year alive, bro. You know what I'm saying? Another year cooler.
Man.
Shit. A birthday is a big as laid back as I've seen about it, man. A birthday is a big deal to me, man. Just cause shit, it's the one day I could be all about me. I ain't got to worry about nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking.
Yeah,
talk to him. Said it's about me. It's my motherfucking birthday. Talk to him.
Nigga, that's you.
Nah, brother. Look,
that's how
hey,
you.
Man, look, man. I don't get the attention that you get, bro. Like I'm
saying.
Hey,
nigga, hey. Let's not forget Houston, nigga, when niggas was doing TikTok dances in the club and shit, motherfucker.
TikTok, man, please. We saw what happened to me after Houston. I got stopped and people got my number. Now they didn't know you was a MILF at the time, so the niggas would have hopped up on you.
Hold on, wait, motherfuckers stopped you and got your number, so you got hollered at.
That's fine. Hey, look. If them women want to treat me,
birthday baddie face ass,
like a baddie, then that's all they want. They want to fly me out. If they want to sit there and hit it before we kick it, that's fine. Shit. Look. If they want to fly me out, I'll sit there and cover my eyes like this while they slide my boxes down. Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, fly me out, treat me, shit. I gotta pay. If I gotta pay what I weigh, if I gotta drop it to get it, hey, look, that's all I'm saying. You paid for the ticket, shit. Means you bought the dick shit.
So everybody, man, female, and indifferent.
No, I ain't getting treated.
James said you fly him out, he gonna put out.
Now I ain't getting by a woman, but I ain't getting paid by a couple.
No, you ain't make that clear in the beginning, man.
I've always said
to the whole alphabet community.
I said she the whole time. Now a nigga and his wife didn't buy me food in order to get my draws. No, but I hope that steak is everything that you wanted.
Ain't nobody getting my draws, bro.
Hey, this is a good motherfucking steak right here. You don't even need steaks off of this. Check. The better of good motherfucker. Why ain't nobody tell me about the goddamn cheese, huh? Nigga, why you ain't tell me about that motherfucking cheese, nigga? Shout out Arsenio Hall from the Chappelle Show.
For let me know.
I like you, Joanna. Come on.
No, what's good with you though, bro?
Man, just chilling. Go back to work this week. Been off for like the last week and a half. You know, for my birthday trip this year, I went to New York.
New York,
chilled out there,
aka Colombia. James went down to South America and got a BBL, y'all. He just ain't, that's why he all covered up and shit. That's why he been acting like this. So okay,
Longhorns got you crazy. That let McNaughton got that boy. I'm telling you, boy, they got you. Now I went to Colombia. Shout out my cousin Tish. Sabrina's birthday was a 19, and then mine was an 8. So we just went up there and celebrated. She had a surprise party. She had an all-day mimosa or liquor from like all you can drink from like 2 to 6. So we went up there. Then we walked around, went to a couple clubs and shit with my mom, my uncle, and my sister and shit like that. So that was my little personal gift. Then I got myself a Titans cap and jersey, so I bought that. Shout out to the number 4
waste of money.
How's Notre Dame doing right now?
Waste of money, bro.
Don't keep up too much.
What you mean? Yeah, they lost to UConn. They
Don't
lost
matter.
to UConn.
UConn barely made it. But all I'm saying is it was a good birthday.
UConn is 38-0, my nigga. How they barely made it?
UConn move on. But you know what else? What else I didn't see coming? I didn't see that HBO decided to finally drop us with a Harry Potter trailer. That's crazy, crazy, crazy. After all this time, the nerd in me actually. Real nigga up out here, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, fuck you, pausing for I'm back now. The fuck, nigga got one job, a Spelly Palmer. Shit, nigga. Oh, you know, God damn, nigga got one motherfucking job. Ain't even paying attention to the fucking recording. It's been silent for 4 to 5 minutes. Hey man, look, y'all stop getting these Fiverr producers and shit. Hey, whoa, calm down. You know what I'm saying? These niggas here, boy. These niggas here. Anyways, Go ahead and say, Mitch, what you were saying about the trailer.
I said, oh man, I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see what they do with the series, man. I personally think that they should have just gave us the Cursed Child and then did something like this with the series, or if the series will lead into the Cursed Child since it's like way further in the future. I didn't really pay attention to like what the premise was. I'm just excited to nerd out a little bit.
Premise. It's in the books, nigga.
I ain't read the books, nigga.
Did you watch the movies?
I watched the movies.
Well, tell me you did something correct, nigga.
Yeah, I watched the movies. I ain't read the books. I ain't had the books back in the day. My mom wasn't.
What I got on my head right now? Pause.
Sword.
What I got on my head right now?
The sword and hat, nigga.
Now, really, I'm really a better friend than I give y'all credit to. You see this right here? This is that wand, nigga. You see this right here? This is a Deathly Hollow. You know what Deathly Hollow is?
I like how Mitch still had to keep it black. That's a sword and hat, my nigga.
I know.
You could just call it the sword and hat.
I just said I can't wait to figure it out.
That's a sword and hat, man.
Gryffindor
off to the side.
You know what I'm saying? The sword and hat, the Elder Wand. He a part of motherfucking Gryffindor.
Okay, so this is Deathly Hollows, motherfucker. So at any time, my nigga, if I put a little this, blow your shit up, nigga. Blow your shit up.
You know that wand don't exist no more.
Real, shut up, Muggle. As a real
you bitch ass nigga.
Ooh. Anyways, as a real watch this. Y'all think y'all don't
you gotta call him a mudblood or something, bro.
Exactly. Like, y'all niggas watch. I'm gonna show y'all real power because y'all niggas don't believe it. Fuck you. So anyways, as you can see, one triple spell got this nigga the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? As a real Harry Potter fan, it is cool to see them shit coming out because because I think that with the characters they got that resemble a lot like how he don't look too far off of Daniel Radcliffe and he doesn't look too far off what the character looks like in the book. I think it's very cool to have a book come out so we can like get the novels to their entirety because there's a limitation with the movies because there's a time limit. You can't put everything in the movies. So with the shows come out, I feel like it's a chance to gain a new audience because Harry Potter is already huge. Has a very huge fan base, has a very huge demographic of people. If you go to it, really, it's one of the main things. Grown ass people dress up in Hogwarts gear to walk around hot ass Universal Studios. So I think it's cool from that standpoint. And I also think it's cool to get a fresh take on it because you can watch the movies.
The series is the saga is like like you don't realize how old it is now. You know what I'm saying? Like the last one was put out, the Deathly Hallows were put out in what, 2010, 2011? You know what I'm saying?
Do me a favor.
When
a real wizard speaking, you raise your fucking hand.
Nigga, you look like George Clinton. Nigga, you don't look like no real wizard.
Just because Hagrid didn't come to you and be like, you're a nigga, Mitchell. Don't be ashamed of me, all right? So anyways,
hoe ass nigga.
What?
Obliviate, hoe ass nigga.
Why you making
I had to fix it.
Oh yeah. So with that, I just think it's cool to kind of like restart that fan base and add more to it. And then, like I said, you're able to expand and get like the actual visuals out to the novels that have been out. The one thing I don't like about it is the blatant racism And as much as people sit there and want to give J.K. Rowling shit for her stance on the trans and everything like that, it doesn't take away that there's a lot of bigoted Harry Potter fans. 2 of the editions that have been changed so far, 3 of the editions, I think Malfoy is Asian. He looked like some type of mixed hybrid. Hermione is mixed, and Snape is black, but that hasn't stopped Twitter for showing its true colors. A couple of the things I wanted to share with you are Spigotus producer.
There we go.
If I'm gonna sit here and look like a goddamn fool, Banks, you can at least have the stuff up here. All right. Now, some of the stuff that is pretty funny is the blatant racism right here. We got hey Sig, what does that say?
Sniggerous.
Yes, Snickers. Lily may be a mudblood, but she's not a mud shark.
Man.
If it's coal burners you're after, try sniffing around Hufflepuff. That shit is funny. I ain't never heard no. I'm gonna start calling you Mitch a mud shark. All right.
I'll beat your ass.
Ooh, if you'll find me, don't let me put that cloak on. All right, what's another one we had out here that's pretty funny?
I'm Black Snake.
This nigga, I swear you got 2 tweets. This nigga post Snape.
Yeah. I'm Black Snake. Black cloak, black skin. Walk the hall, they whispering. Cauldron bubble, I'm different. Dark eyes don't flinch, just glimmering. House points, man, miss me. Came from pain, they history. Same blood, they fear, they diss me. But they copy my brew, still sift me. Side eye from the portraits. Cold stone, but my soul scorched. They teach where I'm from, had to learn from the alley in the torch. Half prince in the world they hate. Half rage in the narrow gate. Half hood in the castle gate. Homie, never run from Black Snake. Walking through the dark, one day my hand in her ex and my turn it to a spell. And
There's been a lot of issues with the Harry Potter world in general. One of the issues I have with the Harry Potter world in general, from my standpoint, I don't need my shit to be modern. I don't need my shit to be inclusive. I don't need any of that shit. I don't care for any type of representation. I don't even need black representation in Harry Potter because I know what the setting of Harry Potter is the 1990s. The setting of Fantastic Beasts is like the 50s, 60s, 1 or 2, 40s maybe. I know for damn sure that there was no black professors in England of all places. So I don't need that. I don't need no false represented gay story with Dumbledore. And it's not the fact that he had this relationship, because that was in the book. It's just the fact that the reason why they were hiding it was not the fact that Grindelwald was not only was the fact that Grindelwald was a fucking killer. It was a fact of the matter of they would have killed your gay asses in the time. That's the real time. Even the Harry Potter game has a trans person.
Right.
And the fact that there's bravery in it, it's not the fact that she's a trans person and she's brave for showing that she's a trans person. At that time, which was before Dumbledore, I think, in the Harry Potter game, that shit like was not allowed. So it's like they're trying to I think I seen this in that one. I think it's called Willow on Disney, when it was about that midget and whatever, and they redid it. Right? It got canceled after the first season. How is a leader of your army a woman? And then on top of that, how is she a mixed or black woman? So that shit definitely ain't gonna fly in medieval times. And then on top of that, she gay. That shit, I understand what people are looking for, but if you're gonna do a period piece, be authentic to the period piece. Those people that was chasing the black teacher on Harry Potter, on the Grindelwald and Dumbledore, whatever, the Dumbledore movie, they wouldn't have been chasing her with no mixed group of friends. It would have been a group of white guys, because why would the black person be chasing another black woman with a white friend? That's not how it happened, especially in New York, melting pot or not. That's my issue with it. So for Hermione, I'm cool with the Hermione change. I'm cool with the Snape change, but like they're showing, if he had an issue with Snape, it's going to be a lot more racial. So I don't feel like that part needed to be included in it, because it would have been a lot different. I just can see how they go. So I don't need inclusion in everything. Hermione is probably the only one that I could see being that, but I don't need it to be like Malfoy got to be Asian. It's gonna be a trans character, or it's gonna like none of that shit would have been popping in 1990. So let's just be authentic and let's just accept. Like I say this all the time. If you ask people that are around the age of R. Kelly or have kids that were born around that time, they don't see nothing wrong that R. Kelly did because that's what they was doing at the time.
Right.
If you ask us now, our viewpoints are different because that's not how our lives are. It's the same with Bill Cosby. If you ask somebody that was in that environment, listen to Eddie Murphy's story, they were heavily on drugs. Drugs was the gateway to sex. So that doesn't make what he done right once you have the information. It's just for that time. The reason why he kept doing it is because that's how it was promoted.
Right.
So to get here in 2026 and try to sit there and talk about the 90s, that's why I don't want a Martin revival. I don't want the Office revival. I don't want none of that, because the one famous funny part where Michael Scott did the Chris Rock joke, he said, black people hate another type of black people. He's like, black people hate ignorant ass niggas. Michael can no way get away with that.
Never.
So I don't want that. If it's going to taint the product, I don't need a remake. So for so much black inclusion, I'm okay, because I know that life as a wizard for a black person would have been 10 times harder. You're not going to go through racism and all that. And I don't give a fuck at that point. I never watched Harry Potter to sit there and be, I watch shows for to sit there and just escape to the fantasy. I don't sit there and watch it looking for somebody that looks like me in something that's not real. Dragons aren't real. Brooms and all that shit ain't real. So I don't need to necessarily see a black wizard, especially if the black wizard is not going to be the main character.
Yeah. My issue with it is, bro, just stick to the story. Just stick to the main thing that got us here. Stick to the main thing that made this whole franchise popular. I'm halfway cool with them like making Hermione black or mixed or whatever, just because
she like real fair. She like real like.
But then that's like
black.
That's a gift and a curse in and of itself.
Blake
because
Griffin.
That's a gift and a curse in and of itself, because now it's gonna look like they calling her a nigga when they call her a mudblood. You know what I'm saying? Because that's part of her story.
I just feel like with that,
I don't need a
Mudblood.
black Snape. I don't need a racially ambiguous Draco Malfoy or nothing like that. Like it's just gonna look bad. Stick to what got us here, bro.
Yeah, Mudblood is gonna hit different on this second version. She look when she brown. But I will say this: shout out J.K. Rowling. Whatever y'all try to do, whatever y'all say, y'all can't do shit without her. And I'm not saying that like, I mean, you need her permission. You can't go create these games. You can't go and do these shows without her input or whatever. Even if she tries to remove herself, everybody that turned against her, you can see where y'all careers are at now. And it's funny that she has this comment and y'all all against her, yet you have to ask her permission. And also Daniel Radcliffe has a movie where he plays a Nazi. That's so crazy. You saying nigga, she just said an issue about trans people, and then on top of trans people, and then on top of that, at this point, all her responses are really just not even like critical. Is just a response to a insult hurled at her. So I mean, of course, she's gonna stand her ground. Right. So, but shout out to Harry Potter. I'm really looking forward to that.
We needed we had enough of all that extra shit with Hogwarts Legacy. We don't need it in the series.
It's got a lot of reaction. Yeah, a lot of reaction from it. And another reaction we got was, I wanted to get your reaction on J. Cole's interview with Cam on Talks with Flea. I saw the clips. J. Cole did exactly what I asked for, and I can finally say like my opinion on him J. Cole is torn when I got to fighting with Brian. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, they're fighting here. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, or when we was trying to steal that table because yours broke. Like, there's niggas who be, and I'm not saying this about Torn the bad way because Torn was a kid, but and it'd be cool if you chimed in on this part because I specifically called you out. But J. Cole is not a fighter. J. Cole is not about that action. J. Cole is I want everybody to love me ass nigga. I want to do everything. I don't want to pile up on Diddy when he's down. I just was like, dang, man, I felt the way. But then the rapper in me was like, oh, man, that's so dope. And I see you going for this. And then, with all that, I just wanted to, sit there and be like, but my man Kendrick is so much, and I got so much love for these brothers. And Cam, when I did that shady ass shit, I was like, dang. But then I had to remember I fucked up. I mean, the real nigga in me sat there and was like, boom, I could understand why you're doing such and such. Cause I was like, nigga just can't stand 10 toes down and just answer it.
That was the critique I think Joe Budden and the cast had. Basically, they were saying that he was being disingenuous and that it was a lot of the real nigga in me was like this at first. Yeah. Then I sat back and recalculated and recalibrated. And I said, you know what? Cooler heads prevail. So this is what I'm really going to say.
I hate that shit so much.
It was a lot of that. And like that was the argument on that couch. Basically, like, is that even like a genuine sentiment? And Joe and a couple of others on the show did not agree that was like a genuine sentiment to have. Basically, to be like, I had one thought and then I had a cooler thought. I could see because honestly, throughout J. Cole's whole press run or post press run or whatever we want to call this, I honestly feel like they was all nothing burger conversations. Like we didn't learn anything.
Nothing. I said that last episode. I was like, bro, we not about to hear nothing that we ain't heard before.
Right. The only new thing to me was when he was on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn?
Yeah, 7 p.m.
Carmelo. So when he was on there and they asked him the straight up question about first person shooter, and he was talking about, I guess that was supposed to be Drake and Kendrick, and that was the newest, that was the newest thing I had ever heard, or that was the most complete thing. Cam asked him straight up about Puff, and he didn't talk about the fight with Puff.
Yeah, he said I wouldn't want to kick the nigga while he was down.
Like, we shot an episode on my podcast, the one that he like his fans had to pay for, like, it was like direct, right? Yeah, it was like direct to consumer or whatever. And we thought about putting it out, but then the stuff came out about Puff, and I was just like, no, I ain't about to kick. Man, hey, did you fight the nigga? Who won? Give me what I'm asking you.
I need to go back and listen to what's bruh from Punch. TD Punch to figure out what he said, unless one of y'all went back and watched it or heard the interview. Like, I don't even know what happened, but apparently that's like the closest variation of the incident.
And then he tried to discredit Punch's view on it, like, well, you wasn't really in the fight. Nigga, he saw it. What you mean? He ain't have to be in the fight. He saw it. Shit.
Yeah, he did a lot of running around to Carmelo, 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, to Talk with Lee with Cameron, to Nadeska on Apple Music. To, I feel like
we knew he was gonna go to her first.
Right. I feel like it was maybe one other one that he did. But anyway, like nothing was I didn't learn anything.
We ain't learned nothing new. We ain't hear nothing new about none of these old situations. It was a whole bunch of, I want everybody to love me. I ain't trying to say the wrong thing. I ain't trying to rub nobody the wrong way. Pause. Like, my nigga, just promote the tour at this point. We love to hear you rap. Just promote the tour so we can go see you rap, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's gotten old at this point.
It's gotten old to not get no fucking to not get no. Whoa, calm down.
This nigga,
it's got old. Not to get
this
no
nigga
fucking,
like Martin with the motherfucking stuffed dog.
Whoa. I'm just saying, like, to not hear anything about it. Like I said, and I just feel like this nigga. Okay, calm down. To not hear anything about it, I just feel like you just wasted everybody fucking time again. I talked to my girl and she's crying. Damn, nigga, like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck are we on, nigga? What she crying for? It's of this. Oh my Jesus. So I don't know. Like I said, didn't really get anything from it, but I got the question I want answered. And Maul was correct about it being multiple Kendrick tracks on the album. So,
of course.
It is what it is there. Maul's correct. I feel like a lot of people is correct. And then also I learned from J. Cole's, he's just not a very trustworthy person. And I mean from the standpoint of his word, even with Cam and dicking people around and everything like that. And then the funny part was also done. You showed me my nigga Cam showed me how to do business. Yeah, when a nigga start getting shady, you got to keep everything on paperwork. Point proven. If you have a shitty baby daddy or a shitty baby mama, and you got to start documenting everything you did, that's because the person is shitty on their end. You don't really need a business model to know that a nigga flaky, more flaky than Frosted Flakes. So that's just my take on that. Mitch, I want to ask you, I didn't ask you last week. What is your opinion on the whole Stephen A, Cam Newton, and Jason Whitlock? Like, what is your stance? Not on like what happened, because I feel like that's just regurgitated shit. But what is your stance on having, if you fuck with somebody and your homeboy don't, and you had them on your platform, what is your like stance on it? Was Cam in the wrong for that?
I'm gonna have that conversation. I'm gonna have that conversation with both. Like if they're both my homeboys, or if I fuck with both of them, I'm gonna have that conversation with the one that would take offense to it first. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too familiar with the whole situation, but just having been in that situation with homeboys of my own, I'm
Which
not gonna let
homeboys?
nobody, huh?
Which homeboys?
Past shit. Like,
okay.
Long
Oh,
time
we
ago.
gonna keep it 100 on day one.
No, we keeping it 100, but
Yeah,
but y'all, if you talking about y'all niggas can talk, and y'all niggas have talked, but
are you talking about
just
me?
having. I said if you're talking about you, if you're referring to you,
Oh no,
talking
I
about
don't know
keeping it
any
100.
situation that got to do with me.
No. These niggas that nobody here knows, but I've been knowing forever, and I'm no longer even cool with one of the parties, so it don't even matter. But no, bro. I'm not gonna do shit like if I'm stuck in between two of my homeboys. I'm not gonna do shit just to like gain monetarily off of the story or whatever. I'm gonna sit my homeboys down, or I'm gonna tell these two niggas to hash this shit out amongst themselves. Like I ain't in the business of like putting mess on camera when it really affects these people's lives, you know what I'm saying, and how they're portrayed and shit like that. Cam is messy. We all know that. He brings people on his show to bring out mess. He formulates his questions to bring out messy responses. So I don't really fool with it. But that's his shit, not mine. I ain't never made as much money as him. I ain't no NFL MVP. I like sports take Cam. That's it.
I just think that I feel like if he would have brought him on just to talk about Stephen A, then cool. But I mean, at the same time, Jason Whitlock has said something about Cam Newton, and I think that was what the issue was first to address what he said. And I think with him on there, he went ahead to address Stephen A. I think it would have been better if he probably left the Stephen A portion out, because it's like when you have somebody on your show, I want to say maybe it's like Club Shay Shay. When Cat Williams started going off all them people, Cat just got to record. And then when the people start going off on Cat and so on, you just kind of let them go. But you open up that box of Pandora's box, honestly, by doing that, because it's like we here now, so I don't have an issue with that. Now, if he would have segued to it on his own without him asking, then I would have been cool. Now, I don't agree per usual. Ryan Clark out there saying all the extra stuff. And but I do understand, like, how it comes up. And then, like I said, you got to kind of, but also look at it from this. You got to take that opportunity to like capitalize on your platform. Now another thing I will say is that Jason Whitlock did seem like he tried to keep it G at first, and then Cam like pushed out the messiness. So Banks, quick thought. What is your take on it?
Man, you can go so many different ways on this. I heard the Ryan Clark take about, I guess, being my takeaway from him was basically like he gonna remain a solid guy. He not gonna do stuff for the clicks or for the engagement. Like in real life, he wouldn't have somebody in the room or around him talking crazy about somebody that he calls like family or whatever. And I guess I'm inclined to, if I had to pick a choice, like Taylor is not inviting a known enemy, or enemy is a strong word, but somebody known to have really strong feelings about you negatively. I'm not inviting that person on a platform or into some sort of space to publicly share.
Like me having Daniel on the show, the episodes you're not there.
Essentially, even though I feel like that was really one-sided.
But I'm saying, but it's just in general. I mean, it's still like a issue. You feel me?
A one-sided issue, correct? Yeah.
Makes that shit. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Well, I'm just saying, but I'm saying it's like the same thing, because you bring them on there and then you cool, but they not, and then he say something like out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree. I agree. Like you said, one of the many times Ryan Clark. Now he did say in that whole retelling or whatever, basically like he doing his job. Like the thing that we are annoyed, quote unquote, by Ryan Clark about, he knows that he's doing his job. He knows that he has to be provide a commentary on things in order to keep engagement, in order to do his job. He has to talk about the things like this. So he doesn't shy away from the fact that he knows that he's speaking on things even though he's not asked. But in summation, I agree with Ryan. I'm not going to have any sort of setup where I'm having somebody on that's going to speak in a disparaging manner about people that I consider myself close to. And Cam has on many occasions talked about how basically like these are mentors. Shannon Sharp's a mentor. Joe Budden is a mentor. Stephen A is a mentor. Like, I'm not going to sit up here. Names and words mean things to me. And so if I'm calling you a mentor, I'm not, you get me? Like, I'm not finna have nobody on here that's gonna try to chop your legs up under you as my mentor. That's
the only way I'll do that is if I have that conversation with you, like, hey, bro, how would you feel if I brought so and so onto my platform? Because I am trying
also,
to.
I'm like this too.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess also like this. I'm gonna round it out. Like, I also feel like this isn't streaming. So, Cam could have sent that clip to him and asked him if he was cool with it before he put it out as well. So, I feel like that's another thing too. When you're recording a podcast and you put the shit out, you can send pieces to the person and let them see it before you put it out versus like streaming when it's happening on air at that time. So I feel like that's another issue I have with him as well, that you could have like absolved all this by just
don't
letting them see it
blindside
beforehand.
That's all I'm saying. Just don't blindside me. Let me. If you're gonna put it out, at least do me the solid of like letting me see what's said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And let me see how you formulated your questions and shit.
And then I guess we also gotta, my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I guess we gotta also look at the farming that's happening because of it, right? So let's say that did happen, Mitch. Let's say he did shoot it to Stephen A. And Stephen like whatever, I think it was all in play to create a viral moments that got a bunch of eyes and engagement on their stuff. Relationship be damned, basically, is what I was gathering from this. So like, because we know Stephen A gonna talk about it, and he even started the morning show with, I don't know how I feel today.
First things first.
I might slap somebody this morning. You know what I'm saying? Like that energy in the morning. So we knew he was gonna let loose. So I do think too, if I was to hypothetically do that and we did all the proper things on the background, I definitely need you to say like, hey, James, I need you to turn up whenever I release this footage. I need you to say some of the craziest stuff you know about this man. Because if we're going to play this game and try to get some money, then I see it that way. But if we're talking about just right, if we're talking about just on principle, no. But if we're trying to play the game and get money,
let's make it good for everybody.
Correct.
Speaking of time and making time for sometimes you don't even have to get paid for. Russell Wilson has stepped up in a major way that I want to ask, two fathers on this platform that are actively in their kids' life. Now, I really don't know if y'all are actively in your kids' life, but y'all my people. Y'all just say that y'all with y'all kids all the time. Now, I don't know. Y'all don't even know if I'm with my kids. The motherfuckers just live here, but do I interact with the niggas? So, let's just all full circle this. But I'm assuming I'm talking to two active fathers. Now, Banks always taking a picture with his son, but the nigga always looking spooked. Like, are you my dad? No, I don't know. I don't even know.
I shouldn't even be laughing because of the narrative you created around me and my son.
I don't even know if Cash and Mitch are two different people because they never in a picture together. You never see
this
Cash
nigga here.
without, you know what I'm saying? But I've been godfathers of both their kids, so I don't know. All I know is they come here, they pick them up, and they'll be here next week to pick up their son again. No, I'm playing. But well, I really stalled so the nigga could pull the video up. But as you can see, Future, Sierra, and Lil Future were all at the at an event, and Lil Future said this about Russell Wilson. Tired of you niggas. Tired of you niggas. Tired of you niggas. Enough is enough. Where is my hold on? I know I got this shit saved. Hold on. Sick of you niggas, bro.
I'm going there and going with my dad. Just a really good experience for me and him.
We said both.
I think the cool part is it was sports nowadays. Kids get recruited, they get looked at early. So just to be able to take him to a school where he would dream about playing, and he's so talented. He's so good at basketball.
He said going with my dad. He ain't say both my dads.
I thought he said that the first time. Okay, yeah. Russell Wilson. As much as y'all want to call him, I know Russell Wilson really. Every time y'all play, I just fucked your bitch in some Gucci flip flops. I know. Every day the same shit. But Russell Wilson wasn't the stepfather, he was the father that stepped up. Now, as somebody who has to hear this and sees this, what do you want to see from Future on this? Or who's out of pocket in this scenario?
I don't think anybody's out of pocket at all.
I just want to get that out the way. I don't think anybody's out of pocket.
Yeah,
but I think Future is out of pocket because I think that you are this kid's father. You are the kid's actual fucking father. Right. And I understand that he's with his mom more, but I feel like I'm not saying this doesn't say what he does for the child, but I'm also saying that there is an active. Why don't we ever see you at any of his events? You kind of get what I'm saying? I feel like you seen that she hit a jackpot and got with a nigga that'll sit there and do all these things for you while you're doing whatever it is for your career. But even with Russell having his own career, that hasn't seemed to stop him from being a father. Damn sure ain't stopped the nigga from having kids. And the nigga is named after your rap persona, but the nigga is named after you. And I think he's taking the last name Wilson. Just as a father, there should be some things to where is bigger than your job or whatever. That should be your legacy. So I feel like Future is out of pocket for that, because at a certain point, it shouldn't be okay. So you remember when T.I. So I put like this, everybody thought Tiny was Damani's mama until he said she's my stepmom, but he took up for a mom. And niggas even forgot that wasn't Tiny's child, because that's all you see around it. Now, the difference between Damani's mom and Future is that Damani's mom's not famous. So I can understand how that perception is like that. But for Future, you're well known around the world.
Right.
And you're at none of these events, and you have 12 kids. So that's why I feel like it's out of pocket.
I think a Future situation is damned if you do, damned if you don't, because it's clear from any time that Sierra is asked about Future that they don't have a good relationship. So I can understand Future not being at any of those events.
I've never heard any woman say they have a good relationship with Future with kids. Bow Wow's mama heard him say something good about Bow Wow because they share a kid with. I think they share a kid with Joey Chavez, or is that just Joey Chavez and Trayvon Diggs?
No, Joey Chavez got kids by both Bow Wow and Future. But
Okay, cool.
but like anytime that Sierra is asked about Future, she laughs. So they don't have a good relationship. Now, what I have seen and heard in interviews about Future about spending time with his kids is that he's so busy that he tries to coordinate the time with all of his kids together. So it's not like I'm not about to go to this event. Like they their schedules might not just align, or him and Sierra might just have an agreement like, hey man, we ain't gotta do nothing together as long as we both care for our child. You know what I'm saying? But again, I don't think anybody's out of pocket because shit, Russell Wilson is the father that stepped up, right? And having seen parents and other people be raised by their step parents, it's not lost on me for little future to call Russell Wilson his dad because shit, that's who he lived with. He's married to his mama. You know what I'm saying? His mama got that last name on paper, I'm assuming. So he wanna have the same last name as his mama if he's trying to change his name. And his mama right now has the right and the power to do that. Because if they're married, so all Russell Wilson got to do is say, I want to adopt him as my son because I'm the one providing for him. I'm the one housing him. I'm the one, you know what I'm saying, making sure he's good at school, making sure he's active in sports and everything like that. Like, and they got other kids together, so shit. He probably want to have the same last name as his younger sibling. So I don't think anybody's out of pocket. I think whatever works for those people is what works for those people. And people that ain't in that situation don't need to have an opinion about it.
I just
Don't
feel like I
fall.
said, I think at a certain point, like you know how they say, as the little niggas say, it gets to a point, like it gets to a point where like your legacy shouldn't be fucking people in Gucci flip flops. Your legacy shouldn't be not caring if they both sisters. Legacy shouldn't even be March Madness. You know what I'm saying?
Are you
It
not
should
listening to
be.
those songs?
Hmm?
Are you not listening to those
I'm
songs?
not Future's. I'm not Future's child.
But I'm saying you in general, are you not listening to those? If that's how I make my money, nigga, who are you to say I can't?
It's a
That's
different.
not what
Okay,
my
well, let's just
legacy
go to
should
all
be.
the ones I said. All them was done before or right when that kid is a baby. This nigga talking about going to college. So if we're gonna leave the past in the past, nigga, you out here still making albums. And I'm not saying there
Yeah.
make your money. And I think there's a difference between, we talk about common shit all the time. Cyborg is a perfect example because you brought the nigga up last week, which his name was what the fuck is his name? The person who played hey Siri, what's the name of what's Cyborg's real name in DC Comics?
Let me check real quick.
Victor Stone.
Okay.
Victor Stone. So Victor Stone was an all-American football player, but his dad was
Right.
his comic book his dad was this crazy
The
smart
scientist.
scientist. And so like all he wanted his dad to do was come to his games, and his dad didn't come. Then of course the accident happened and he turned him into a cyborg. Now at that point he realized, because his son almost died, like how important it was to be in his life. But he put his career, and since his career didn't align with him, he never paid him any attention. Quick geekiness to show how it correlates. Okay, so cool. So we just supposed to let your child, it'd be different if the nigga was playing basketball or something like that. You want him to be a fucking basketball star. And I'm not sitting up there saying he may not want him to be a rapper, but I'm just sitting up there. I'm just getting at, it just gets to a point to where like this kid is growing up before your eyes. You miss 9 other kids. I think you got more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and this is
But
the most
with
public
that
one.
though,
This is the
shit, we
most
don't know.
public one. So
we don't know
but
what
I'm
this
also,
nigga
like I said, I also don't know what that nigga does. But I just feel like as many times they put him in the camera, you never hear him say the other nigga's name. So as much as you saying you don't know what he does, he could have easily used that moment to say both my dads, and Russell shouldn't have got mad because he knew. So I'm just saying that's just me.
Since our names are always in some mess, hey, we are
Well,
this
the nigga's name is
we
my
are
fault.
this front
Yeah,
we are
hold on.
this front facing family. We always in the media. We are this we got this image. The media, like PR groups always media train the whole family, not just Russell, not just Sierra. They train the kids too.
I don't think they think to ask him that, but I get if this nigga's name was Jet Jackson or
Hey, rest in peace, Elise
Sylvester
Arcina.
Stallone or something like that, or fucking Eddie from That's So Raven. This nigga name is Future. You say the nigga's name when you say his name. It ain't like
That's
it's
on
like
his
elephant
mama.
in the fuck. It's like elephant in the fucking room. That's all I mean. You know, I'm not
That's
gonna
on
harp
his-
on it too long. We both said our points there. I just
Yeah.
quick take before we roll out. Dwade or James Harden. For some odd reason, this comes up. I'll let you go first, and then I'm gonna mic drop it.
Pat Beverly, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I've never been in the NBA. I can't hoop like you. You done did some shit that most
Appreciate
niggas
it.
from the Midwest can't do.
Appreciate you.
But shut the fuck up. James Harden is not a better basketball player than Dwayne Wade. He is a better shooter than Dwayne Wade. He is a better point guard than Dwayne Wade. But he is not a better basketball player than Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade has 3 NBA championships, my nigga. Dwayne Wade in 2006 had a Michael Jordan-esque season. He
Average 36 in
brought.
the finals.
You said what?
I said average 36 in the finals.
Averaged 36 in the finals. James Harden has not made it to the NBA finals, my nigga. James Harden has not, man. James Harden is not better than Dwayne Wade. James Harden is a phenomenal basketball player. He's going to be one of the greatest players of all time. He is not up there with Dwayne Wade. And in that shooting guard conversation, it is Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. You can interchange those two, and Dwayne Wade. The top 3 is those 3 shooting guards. James Harden is not in that. He might be 4, he might be 5. He is not top 3. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade, whatever order you want to put them in, that is the top 3. Shut the fuck up saying that anybody is a better shooting guard than Dwayne Wade. James Harden might not even be a better shooting guard than Allen Iverson. So don't put him up
What you
there with
mean
Dwayne
might
Wade.
not be a better shooting guard than Allen
I'm
Iverson?
saying because you can
He's not.
like he's not. I was just trying to be nice, but he's not. And that's not to take away from James Harden. I'm a James Harden fan. I love James Harden. I've followed him since he was at Arizona State. He is not better than Dwayne Wade. Stop it. Go ahead, because I get your gunshots ready because I know how you about to do this shit.
We have 2 people to compare. Both of them have been to the finals. One of them has been to the finals. One of them averaged 36 points. One of them came back 4-2. Won NBA Finals.
Oh,
One
he
Finals
did go to the
MVP.
finals with OKC.
One of them was a gold medalist. One of them was a scoring champion. One of them is an all-time shot blocker for 2 guard in NBA history. One of them came up 4th, and one of them was an all-star MVP. And all this happened before LeBron. So the other one is James Harden. James Harden had Dwight Howard. James Harden has played with Kevin Durant. James Harden has played with Kyrie Irving. James Harden has played with Kawhi Leonard. James Harden has played with Paul George. James Harden has played with Russell Westbrook. Both of these people twice. James Harden has played with everybody, and James Harden never gets it done. So I don't give a fuck what really anybody has to say. Yes, he created that bullshit step back and kind of fucked up the game with the way that like people are traveling nowadays. But pound for pound, Dwayne Wade, I think he led the league in steals once. I don't know. Hey Siri, how many times has Dwayne Wade led the league in steals? Do you want me to use ChatGPT? I want to say Dwayne Wade averaged 100. Well, he ain't averaged 100 blocks, but he had 100 blocks and 100 steals in the same season. Led the league in steals per game during his 16th. Wait,
no, I got one more thing.
My fault.
James Harden has been the 6th man of the year. You know who hasn't? Dwayne Wade, because Dwayne Wade is not coming off nobody's bench ever. I don't give a fuck how early in his career it was.
Getting 100 blocks per season as a 2 guard with played defense. He played both sides of the ball. He was an elite defender. I don't know how many all teams between the two of them. I want to say 13 all-star appearances for Dwayne Wade. 3 finals, 4 appearances, 3 finals trips, and 3 championships. Has a statue. I mean, I don't think James is getting a statue anywhere unless they give him, Kevin Durant, and Russell Westbrook statues in OKC. I mean, he could kind of get one in Houston, but he didn't do enough for Houston. Houston has 2 championships. Houston has a bunch of finals appearances. So I don't really feel like he earned the spot other than him being a great player. He may get his jersey retired, which I can understand, but Dwayne Wade is an icon, a revolutionary player. And I also I'm tired of people just because now all you can do is watch people's highlights. Like I that's why I'm not really on the Jordan craze, so I can understand people want to defend it, because by the time I was able to really focus on basketball, everything about the nigga is highlights. But he had such an impact in the 80s and the 90s that I can understand why people feel that, you know. So, but with me watching like people like LeBron, D-Wade, Tracy McGrady, Kobe Bryant, Vince Carter, Chris Bosh, Carmelo Anthony, Rip Hamilton, like those are the people I actually saw and learned the game from. I just feel like if I gotta take a seat back, even though I don't agree with Jordan being the GOAT, but I understand why you said that. Y'all niggas need to really just put y'all age in the preference when you are speaking on this. You didn't watch D-Wade. You weren't old enough to watch the impact he had. And on top of that, injuries really riddle him from being number 2 all-time guards. So, you know, that's just pound for pound. There was nobody like D-Wade. There is nobody like D-Wade. There'll never be nobody like D-Wade. So stop talking about D-Wade. Simple as that. So you got anything to say before we go?
Appreciate all the birthday love, man. By next episode, we will, this one will release and then we'll record again. And then the next episode, I will be a Class A CDL driver. That's what I've been working on. I've been working on getting my Class A CDL, and I'm near the finish line. I've graduated school. I just got to take my test and then get back to making this bread. So I appreciate y'all niggas for supporting me and helping me out and understanding when I can and can't be here and everything like that. And shit, man. Niggas about to be rich, bro.
Fuck him. First off, when y'all catch this nigga at the border, when y'all catch this nigga at the border, make sure y'all call your local enforcements on this nigga. I will find out this nigga's license plate immediately, and I will make sure there are air tags or whatever on his truck, because we know a nigga only is good for the first 90 days, and then after that they go back to doing bullshit. Second off, I congratulate. That's fine. I congratulate this sissy ass nigga, and all he wanted to be funny. So there's no congratulations. There's no who gives a fuck. When I have a loan or whatever I feel like taking out, rich nigga, pick up my call on the first ring. Fuck you and your success. Whoop you fucking do.
Fuck me and my success, but you gonna take a loan off my success.
We did what you expected. We expected.
Sassy ass waving around that wand like fucking Voldemort, nigga.
Hey, nigga, first off, Voldemort is a fucking legend.
And he died.
Grab your wand, Eddie, and duel. First off, nigga, before I recreate the whole Goblet of Fire scene. But appreciate y'all joining through. Banks, you got anything to sit there and give the people? Nope. All right, cool. This has been another episode of 8.92 Podcast, where we always keep it 100. We're going to holler at y'all later. Peace. Yo. Welcome back to another episode of the 8.92 Podcast, where we always keep it 100. You heard none of them sound effects, did you? Nah. Hey.
Y'all niggas I was gonna keep it street. Oh, then how you coming, Glock?
Pause.
Okay.
It's the 8.92 Podcast. You know how we do. We always keep it 100. Yeah.